Good evening. It was a rough start to the day for BC Ferries and for the passengers and crew on board a vessel bound for the Gulf Islands. They braced themselves for a hard landing when the ferry came slamming into the dock early today on Mayne Island. It crashed with so much force, a woman on board had to be flown to the hospital in Vancouver. 4 others were injured as well. A News reporter Louise Hartland has the latest on the story. She joins us live from Ferries headquarters. Louise.
Hudson, passengers aboard the Queen of Nanaimo say it happened without warning. Now BC Ferries say they believe they may know what happened. It's a boat ride 201 passengers will never forget.
It came in really hot, like really, really fast. In fact, I was saying, oh my God, it's going to really hit hard.
Some people were, falling over a little bit.
The Queen of Nanaimo was coming from Pender Island around 7:30 this morning when it slammed into the terminal dock in Village Bay on Mayne Island. Passengers say they were given a 30-second warning to brace themselves.
I mean, they warned us at the last minute that, please sit down. We're going to have a hard, docking.
Hard bump, but I didn't hear that.
Hard docking, and it was, when you're not used to it, it was pretty hard.
Sources close to BC Ferries tells A News the vessel lost pitch on the propeller when it was braking and couldn't slow down. The crew dropped an anchor in an effort to slow the ship, but it was too late. This picture was taken by a passenger in the cafeteria. It shows just how hard the impact was, tossing trays and utensils to the ground.
There's been 5 injuries, the most severe of which, as we understand, is a head injury, potentially some kind of concussion. That passenger has been flown to Vancouver Hospital.
Eating her breakfast, and she was thrown right from her chair and hit a pole with her head. And her husband was actually a physician, so he was there holding dressing onto her head because she was bleeding, but she didn't lose consciousness. She was pretty okay.
BC Ferries Chief Operating Officer Mike Corrigan says the other injuries include a broken ankle, fractured ribs, and a bruised shoulder. One of the injured people is a crew member.
It's a lady standing on the ramp, ferries worker, and she got sent in the air a little bit, landed on her feet and ran away. But
the vessel sustained some damages. We're actually assessing the amount of damage to the vessel as we speak right now. We've canceled sailing for the remainder of the day until we can get a full assessment.
The bay door on the vehicle deck was bent in the accident. Part of the bumper and the dock were also damaged. The company says the Queen of Nanaimo is serviced continually and has an annual Transport Canada inspection to make sure the ship sails safely.
182,000 sailings a year on BC Ferries, so that means 182,000 landings a year. We have over 500 sailings a day, and if we have one significant event a year like this, it's pretty rare. So something happened and we really need to find out why.
Passengers aboard the ship at the time of the crash were moved to another ferry and taken to Swartz Bay. And earlier tonight, I spoke with BC Ferries Chief Operating Officer about what they believe may have happened, and here's what he had to say.
Our divers just came out of the water. They were able to tell us beyond the shadow of a doubt we had a significant amount of rope wrapped around both propellers, more around the port propeller than the starboard propeller, which is why when the master was coming into dock on his final approach, when he tried to go astern, he actually couldn't. These are variable pitch propellers, so when he tried to turn the pitch into the reverse position, it actually wouldn't go, so he actually continued on into the dock in the forward position.
And we'll have more on this story as it develops. Hudson.
All right, Louise Hartland reporting. Louise, thank you.